Now, listen, you guys, Lil Wayne is seemingly now reacting to Nicki Minaj defending him. And we're also going to be talking about Birdman coming into the picture as well and basically having a conversation with Ebro about this entire situation. And Doja Cat allegedly is working on another album. And we're also going to be talking about Joe Budden and what he had to say about the Jay-Z situation. Taylor Swift is out there endorsing Kamala Harris. And Nicki Minaj is out there thanking Lisa, Tyla, and Usher. I don't know what's happening between those two, okay? Now, these are some of the things that we are going to be talking about in this video. Hello, tea lovers, and welcome to the tea blog. I trust you guys are doing well, and I trust you are doing great. Personally, I am doing great, you guys. I am doing extremely amazing. And without further ado, let us dive straight into today's tea. So, first of all, let us talk about Lil Wayne. Now, everybody knows by now, obviously, that Nicki Minaj went in on Jay-Z because of this entire Lil Wayne situation. And people have also been asking, okay, where is the man himself to defend himself? How does he feel about this entire situation? Well, personally, I do feel like his manager speaking up was message enough to say that, well, he was not okay with everything that happened, that he also was equally disappointed. So I do feel like, well, he felt some type of way because he has been echoing sentiments of wanting to perform at Super Bowl, okay? But I also did say that knowing Lil Wayne, I wouldn't be surprised if Kendrick Lamar were to actually bring him out there, if they were to sign him and he would just play along. And somebody came and said that, oh, well, are you saying that Lil Wayne is scared of Jay-Z? Since when? And I'm like, no, Lil Wayne is really somebody who does not like issues with people, especially in the industry. If you look at how he moves, he's not the one to be out here, you know, having straight issues with people like that, okay? So I could see him trying to avoid drama and playing into this entire Kendrick bring him out kind of situation, which I feel like it's actually a bad idea in my own opinion. That's basically Kendrick sunning him. You know, to me, it's a message to say that, well, you can't headline the Super Bowl. I will headline the Super Bowl and I will throw you a bone and allow you to come outside, okay? So that being said, it seems like, well, he has decided to subtly send a message somewhat because he took to his Snapchat to post, you know, a couple of pictures of himself with Nicki Minaj, and people are interpreting that as him basically saying, thank you, Nicki Minaj, for showing me this amount of support, and some are saying, well, that is him just saying that, well, it seems like Nicki Minaj has got my back. And yeah, I mean, I do feel like at some point he has to acknowledge, you know, the loyalty that this woman has. And sometimes, you know, loyal people, yeah, it's hectic, eh? Because all this amount of loyalty that she dishes out to people, she doesn't really get the same when it comes to people, and it can be frustrating. So let me know in the comment section, you guys, do you think that Lil Wayne sharing those pictures is enough, or do you feel like, well, that's still subtle? I hope he will not embarrass Nicki Minaj by coming out there to be, you know, by allowing himself to be brought out by Kendrick Lamar. Let me know in the comment section what you think about that. Now, the other thing that we're going to be talking about still on this same issue, somebody was out there bringing up the fact that, well, Drake was offered the Super Bowl multiple times, but he declined, okay? And it seems like that did not sit well with Ebro because he said, listen, this is not the right time to bring that up, okay? I think let me just insert the snippet of what those people said, and then I will catch you after that.
That's family? Or are you on the other side with OVO and boycotting? Like turning off the TV when halftime comes?
No, it's the reason why, because again, Kendrick is one of the ones that eventually would have had a halftime. So now, the sticky part about all of this is Drake has been offered this Super Bowl show for some years now and has turned it down. Probably 4 years he's been offered to perform at Super Bowl. Said no for whatever reason. Whatever reason, he just didn't.
Did he tell you that, or is that like a known thing?
I didn't know that.
I've never heard that either.
What? The who?
Drake.
Oh, yeah.
Said no.
Well, he has. Drake has turned down the Super Bowl a few years.
Why do you think he's turned it down? Because that's really interesting to me.
I don't know why he would turn it down. I mean, you know, that's up to the artist, you know, their discretion. Maybe I'm on the road right now. I don't want to, like, you know, whatever reason.
Want to be able to give it the proper
whatever reason it may be. It may be a conflict. When you talk about artists that are that big, it could be a conflict of interest somewhere.
Well, there you heard what they had to say. And I do agree with Ibro on this one. Like, normally, I don't agree with him on a lot of things. But on this one, I do feel like it's not the right time to be bringing up, the fact that, well, Drake was offered this and then he declined. Like, not just looking at the Kendrick Lamar and Drake beef, I do feel like looking at Lil Wayne also in the picture, I don't think that is the perfect time to have this conversation. I get it. People were trying to say that, well, it's not like it's a huge deal because Kendrick was offered it. They've been trying to get Drake. That they were commenting in the aspect of it being a Drake versus Kendrick thing. But now imagine if you're out there now saying that Drake has been getting the offer multiple times. Meanwhile, his own master has not been getting that same offer. So I feel like, yeah, I agree with Ibro on that. This is not the perfect time to be bringing that up because it does reflect badly on everybody and it does make everybody feel some type of way. Yeah, so let me know in the comment section what you think about that. Now, still speaking about that, it seems like Joe Budden had a couple of things to say about that, about the Jay-Z and the Drake situation. Let me just insert what Joe Budden and his co-host had to say.
Soon pointed something out, and he was just like, a lot of these whole pow-pows come from Drake. You worked on the Beyonce house album.
And then you did a house album.
And did a house album and dropped it right before hers. And they ain't like that. Like,
I wouldn't like that if I'm them.
I wouldn't.
Because you got to understand, we're dealing with the power part of money, power, respect.
Mm-hmm.
That's the part that we have to focus on. People with power are going to exert it now, like when this much is at play. So, yeah, I don't think they like that. I don't know what's behind it, but they ain't like that move, that little house album after you worked on my shit. Oh, I also got a little bit of tea.
Oh, what's it?
Spill it.
Come on now.
It's hot tea.
Oh, we're ready.
I'm sure
You got the straw? You
You put a little more water. You can water down the tea.
Aquafina.
I mean, Cam and them kind of alluded to there being something behind the scenes at play between the parties involved. And I don't know if I got the same tea as him. But I'm hearing that there was an event where something happened backstage that, yeah.
Between whom?
I can't say.
Yeah.
I can't say because the tea is too hot. But something happened backstage at one of them shows.
Put some milk in. That's the song. Put something different. Come on, you gotta get
stupid.
Put some milk in. Lemon, something.
No, because it's the hottest of teas. It's
It's
the hottest of.
You can't cool it down.
It's the scorching.
No,
right
there's
here.
no way to new edition that one.
Lava tea.
You can't. But these things are at play. Like,
can you say what? Not who, but what happened? Was there an argument, a disagreement?
there was something that went on backstage that would affect the decision making and makers of events like this.
And it just contributes to the reputation that Wayne has for being inconsistent.
I don't know if he has that. I don't know if he has that reputation.
Well, I mean, what you just read, talking about the fact he didn't show up to any rehearsals, the fact that
that's one person's account. Yeah. I don't want to make that broad stroke. That's one person's account.
But the Grammys is a really big deal. So the fact that we're talking about the Super Bowl, we're talking about big stages. And if you have, even the smallest reputation of being inconsistent where people aren't going to know how you're going to show up, if you're going to show up.
The music business is very small. And at this level, it is tiny.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. These mega, huge corporate events, this is a very... So if any type of reputation is out there, it ain't going to bode well for you.
Right.
And I want to preface this. I want to preface everything I say with... pardon me. I want to preface everything I say with, I'm upset that we announced a black hip-hop halftime performer and we just muddy the water with who we think should have been, or who y'all think should have been the black performers. Some of y'all out there, it's y'all young kids that got platforms now. Y'all wasn't even alive.
Well, there you heard what Joe Budden had to say. Now, personally, to me, it does feel like, well, they are giving excuses for, that means, disgusting behavior, the man from Fraudulent Nation. That's what it is giving right now. But then I'm not surprised. I mean, Joe Budden has made it known before that, well, it's about industry relations and things like that. So I do understand him trying him tiptoeing around Jay-Z. I mean, it's the same man who was out there tiptoeing around the Didla when, you know, stuff started going down. So obviously it's very predictable for him to sit on the fence or for him to crucify Drake. I mean, already he does not see eye to eye with Drake. And so, yeah, let me know also what you think about that. The next thing that we're going to be talking about, we are going to be talking about Doja Cat. So there is a rumor on the streets that, well, Doja Cat is actually working on another album. Now, I don't know what type of album this is going to be. I don't know if it's going to be like a Scarlet vibe. I don't know if it's going to be more poppy. But personally, I do feel like she should lean more on pop if she wants the album to actually do well. Now, they are saying that the manager actually confirmed this, and then they said, you know, she wants it to be that album. And I feel like with Doja Cat, the only way it can become that album is if she does more pop than rap. I mean, we also Scarlet, you know, it's not really her forte like that. You know, the hardcore rap, it's not a thing. And I don't think that her fan base are that much of hip hop fans. If anything, I feel like a fan base, they are poppy. So it would make sense for her to lean more on that than actually doing rap. But anyway, let me know you guys what you think about that. I do feel like, well, she will have the support. I mean, that man from Fraudulent Nation came out and said that, oh wow, she's this massive thing and things like that. Oh my goodness. So yeah, I think it will do perfectly fine, you know, in the industry. Now, the next thing that we are going to be talking about, we're going to be talking about Budden, okay? Now, it seems like Budden was out there basically giving Nicki Minaj her flowers and talking about Drake and Lil Wayne and how much impact they have made in the music industry. I mean, he went further to actually compare Nicki Minaj to the likes of Lauryn Hill. And according to him, Missy Elliott and the Lil Kim, well, they took hip-hop far, female rap far, but Nicki Minaj took it further to a point where, you know, she started getting compared to the pop and R&B girlies. And I do get what he's saying. But my thing with Budden is he speaks out when it's convenient. You know, usually when Nicki is under fire and is just there, we don't hear him talking. Now we're hearing him talking because, well, it's the guys that are now getting affected. You know, how he started reacting with the Drake and now the Weezy situation and how he reacted when Nicki was going through it. It's absolutely different. But anyway, let me just insert what he had to say and then I will see you after that.
Drake have single-handed held this down constantly. I respect him for that.
Yeah. Do you make that phone call to Drake every now and then? The phone call say, yo, thanks, bro, for continuing to put out the records.
Say, bro, we have a mutual respect for one another. We used to talk a real lot about what he doing right now. He had a vision, and he focused, and he stayed on his vision and completing his mission. Drake is the biggest audience in the world, and the only artist that I think could be as big as Drake is Lil Wayne. And you know, Nicki right on the side. You know, shorty, to me, Nicki is the best female ever in hip-hop history to me.
She put in a lot of work.
And her numbers don't lie. And
she got numbers.
She took rap, where you could put Nicki with the B's, the Rees, the Katie's. Yeah. That's never been done before.
Yeah. Kim took it far, Missy took it far.
They took it, but not to that level.
Yeah.
Not that level. Missy went a little further than Kim, but not the level where, even Lauren, not the level where Nicki at. Because she's got the fashion. She's just an icon, dog. They got enough room in this game for everybody.
Everybody.
With no disrespect, she got it.
Well,
Drake.
There you heard what Budden had to say. Do you agree that, well, the one person that could touch Drake is Lil Wayne? Do you agree with that? Do you think that, well, Drake is the biggest artist, and as far as rap is concerned, out there? Let me know what you think about that in the comment section. Now, the next thing that we are going to be talking about, we're going to be talking about Taylor Swift. It seems like Taylor Swift is out there endorsing Kamala Harris, and yeah, it is being received with mixed feelings, with some people laughing and making jokes saying that, well, Kamala is actually getting endorsed by the likes of Taylor Swift and Beyonce. Meanwhile, Donald Trump is getting endorsed by the likes of Amber Rose and Warwick. Oh my God. So yeah, she did pen a whole letter endorsing Kamala, and I feel like it was well written. I don't know if she wrote it herself, but then Taylor is a writer, so maybe she did write it herself. And she did end it by saying, well, yours cat lady, or something like that. And Elon Musk is out there wilding out on Twitter, basically saying to Taylor, well, I will give you a baby and I'll take care of your kids. And I'm just like, is this man okay? Like, Elon, sometimes the things that he does, I'm just like, what if you attract a lawsuit for yourself? Like that, imagine threatening somebody by giving them a baby. Like, what is that? Oh my goodness. Let me know, you guys, what you think about Taylor Swift endorsing Kamala Harris. Now, the next thing that we are going to be talking about, we're going to be talking about Taylor. Not Taylor, Tyla now. Okay, I was talking about Taylor, but now I'm talking about Tyla. Yeah. Tyla from South Africa, obviously, from Joburg. Okay, so yeah, it seems like Tyla was at Usher's show, and they were dancing together and stuff like that. And so when you look at the footage, it does look like Tyla kind of moves away from Usher to the other side, and people are like, oh my goodness, do you see how Tyla is running away from Usher? She does not want the men to be grinding up on her and things like that. This is what Kiki should have done. And oh my God, it's such a big thing now. It's such a big discussion now on Twitter. People basically saying that the girl was running away from Usher's grinds. Okay, now if you look at the video closely, you can see Usher actually signaling the girl to go on the other side. So if anything, I really don't think that she was running away from Usher. I do feel like Usher gave her a signal to go to the other side. That's what I think, in my own opinion. But yeah, let me know in the comment section, you guys, do you think that this was Tyla running away from getting grinded on, getting ground? What's the past tense of grinding when it comes to dancing? Oh my God. The next thing that we are going to be talking about, we're going to be talking about Diddy. It seems like Brother Love is catching yet another lawsuit, and this one is actually pretty interesting because, well, it is from a former member of the group Denity Kane. Yes, the one that had Aubrey. Yeah, that one. Yeah, so it is actually being reported that, well, Dawn Richards is reportedly actually suing Brother Love and accusing him of SA and inhumane treatment, and also claiming that she witnessed him physically going at his ex Cassie multiple times. So yeah, that being said, that is actually being received with mixed feelings because people are like, oh my goodness, Aubrey has been saying the same thing for the longest of time, and you guys are some of the people that came out defending this man, and now all of a sudden you're coming around saying that this is what was going on. But when Aubrey tried to speak, you guys try to make it seem like she's paranoid and things like that. So let me know, you guys, in the comment section what you think about Brother Love catching this other lawsuit. And if I do remember correctly, there was yet another lawsuit that he recently lost to a man who was out there suing him of $100, and because, well, he was alleging that, well, there was also SA in 1997, and it seems like Brother Love decided not to show up, and, well, he lost the case. So yeah, it seems like things are going down. Personally, I cannot wait for the men from Fraudulent Nation for it to be his time, because I mean, we've been waiting. Let me know, you guys, in the comment section what you think about that. The next thing that we are going to be talking about, we are going to be talking about Yo Gotti. It seems like it is actually being reported that Yo Gotti's song Rake It Up featuring Nicki Minaj is now 5 times platinum. So yeah, congratulations to Yo Gotti and Nicki Minaj for being able to achieve that milestone. I'm just like, 5 times platinum. That's absolutely amazing. Okay, thank you, Nicki. I love you. I'm just saying, no shade, okay? It seems like he himself also has a couple of other certifications that just got updated. He also has Down in the DM, which is now 4 times platinum, and then I Know, which is 2-time platinum, and then X-Ride, which is also platinum. Now, X-Ride is my jam, like, oh, It is my gym all day, every day. Oh my goodness. So yeah, congratulations once again to Nicki Minaj and of course your Gotti. Now the next thing that we are going to be talking about, it seems like Nicki Minaj is out there showing appreciation to Lisa because she posted a picture of the Pink Friday nails basically supporting the brand, and so Pink Friday nails page posted and said, "Trust me when we say a fresh Pink Friday nail set will make you feel like a new woman. Shop the almond shape of pardon my French in sweet cherry to get Lisa's look." Okay, and Nicki said Lisa with some heart emojis. And as usual, as you know, there are some Barbz who are now actually out there still singing collaboration. Oh my god, there's gonna be a collaboration, they should work together and things like that. And I'm like, oh my god, when it comes to Nicki Minaj, each time she shows somebody any sort of love or support, the next thing that people will start talking about is, oh wow, they should collaborate, oh wow, they should work together. And I'm like, but you guys don't say the same with all these artists that work with Rihanna and Fenty. So what's it with wanting Nicki Minaj to collaborate with any and everyone? Like, what's tea about that? But anyway, let me know, you guys, in the comment section what you think about that. That being said, I do not think that I will be saying anything more. So thank you very much, you guys, for watching. And thank you very much for making it this far. If you have not already, what are you waiting for? Smash that subscribe button and do turn on the notification bell so that you will be notified each and every time that I post. I post each and every single day, and I keep you updated on what is happening in the celebrity world on Instagram, on Twitter, and about all things trending. Until my next one, see you.